I'm a drama queen, you... Troy shook his head, struggling for the proper word. Pest? Pest? Levet blinked. That is the best you can do? The sour scent of citrus blasted through the air. I'm tired, charred, and in dire need of a vacation that is gargoyle-free. Go away. You have not performed my favor. You want a favor? I'm not going to stab you in the heart with a cursed dagger. That's your favor. Now go away. Levet's wings fluttered. The male was in a mood. It was inexcusable. Party pisser. Pooper. Party pooper. Ah! Troy grabbed the edge of the door as if he intended to slam it closed. Wait. Levet took a hasty step forward. I need you to open a portal. Tough. This is important. Troy rolled his eyes. Let me guess. You have to save the world from some new disaster? Levet sent the male a confused glance. I just saved the world, remember? I am on vacation. I wish to return to the merfolk castle. Then have Inga open a portal. Levet cleared his throat at the mention of the queen of the merfolk. It had been far too long since he'd been with Inga, and the desire to be reunited had become a ruthless ache in the center of his being. Others might see a towering ogress with patches of red hair and pointed teeth with the temper of a rabid hellhound and run screaming in terror. But to Levet, she was sheer perfection. No, I desire my return to be a surprise, he insisted. Troy stilled, studying Levet as if he'd been struck by a sudden thought. She won't open a portal, he said abruptly. Levet's brows snapped together. Do not be ridiculous. Inga adores moi. Are you sure? Troy pressed. You keep running off when she needs you the most. It's possible she's done waiting for you. The words drilled into Levet with painful force, each one finding a vulnerable spot. It was true he was worried that Inga had become weary of his constant absences, and that perhaps she had decided he was not worth the effort. And Troy was right. When he'd attempted to contact her telepathically, she'd refused to answer. He wagged a claw in Troy's direction. You are a very mean creature. Troy shrugged. Hey, I'm not the one who abandoned the female I supposedly care about. That's on you. I did not abandon. Bam! The door slammed in his face. Levet stomped his foot before he turned and marched away. Obviously, the selfish imp wasn't going to help. He would have to find assistance somewhere else. I did not abandon Inga. I was busy saving the world. Again, he muttered as he left the hunting grounds and headed back toward Chicago. He was not technically supposed to be at the Demon Club after a certain incident that included his fireballs landing in the middle of a werewolf wedding and setting the groom on fire. And once I can explain why I have been absent from the castle, I am certain she will understand. He continued to try to reassure himself. Oui, of course she will. He heaved a sigh, but only if she will speak to me. He was wandering aimlessly through a flat field that had recently been plowed by a local farmer when he caught a strange scent. It was definitely demon, but he couldn't recognize the species. Odd. He possessed the best sniffer in the world. Who is there? There was a shimmer in the air, as if a portal was opening, before a male stepped out to stand directly in front of Levet. Levet blinked. The stranger was huge. Perhaps not as tall as a troll, but just as wide, with a strapping chest that was left bare to reveal the light coating of fur. He was thankfully wearing leather pants and heavy boots. Levet was seeing all he wanted to see of the creature. He had long brown hair that flowed down his back like a mane, and dark eyes that appeared too big for his face. Most interesting were the horns that stuck out of the sides of his head and curved toward the sky. With a frown, the creature leaned down, as if to study Levet more closely. Are you Levet? Levet snorted. That was a silly question. Who else would I be? I've been searching for you. For moi? Uh-oh. It was never a good thing when someone was searching for him, especially a stranger. It was not my fault. The male looked confused. What wasn't? Whatever I am being blamed for. I don't know what you're talking about. Levet cleared his throat, shifting from foot to foot. What do you want from moi? The demon tilted back his head.